Hey you guys, my name is Matthew, and today guys, I'm going to be telling you guys what exactly an SSD is. So, you might be shopping for a computer and simply wondering what SSD actually means. For starters, SSD stands for solid state drive. You're probably familiar with the USB thumb drive. SSDs can actually be thought of as bigger and smarter versions of a humble thumb drive. Like a memory stick, there are no moving parts to an SSD. Instead, information is stored on microchips. Conversely, a hard drive uses a mechanical arm with a read and write head to move around and read information from the right location on a storage platter. This difference is what makes SSDs so much faster. As an analogy, which is quicker? Having to walk across the kitchen to receive a cookbook to get a recipe, or simply magically having that cookbook open in front of you when you need to read it. That's how an HDD compares to an SSD. It simply requires more physical labor, or mechanical movement, to get data. A normal SSD uses what is called a hand-based flash memory. This is a non-volatile type of memory. What does non-volatile mean, you ask? The simple answer is that you can turn off the disk and it won't lose what was stored on it. This, of course, is essential characteristics of any type of permanent memory. During the early days of SSDs, rumors floated around saying stored data would wear off and would be lost after only a few years. Regardless, this rumor is certainly not true with today's technology, as you can read and write on an SSD all day, and the data storage integrity will be maintained for well over 200 years. In other words, the data stored can outlive you. Finally, you may be wondering what an SSD looks like, and how easy it is to replace a hard drive with an aftermarket device. If you look at the image on screen, you'll see the top and underside of a typical sized 2.5-inch SSD. The technology is encased inside either a plastic or metal case and looks like nothing more than a battery might. The form factor of the SSD is actually the same as a regular hard drive. It comes in a standard 1.8, 2.5, or 3.5-inch size that can fit into the housing and connections of the same sized hard drive. The connector used for these standard size is SATA. There are similar SSDs available that use what's called mini SATA or mSATA and fit in the micro PCI Express slot on a laptop. Okay, you guys, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something from this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.